Royal guards have a really important job, protecting the royal family and keeping traditions alive.
Get back from the Queen's Guard!
But a lot of people don't take it seriously and mess with them in disrespectful ways. What most people don't know is that if someone crosses the line, the guards can fight back to keep order.
Wait!
Here are some moments when royal guards snapped after being pushed too far. Like this guy who forgot the guard was a real person and tried to touch him like a toy.
Do not touch the Queen's Guard!
Then there's this man who thought it'd be funny to dance in front of the guards.
Oh! Get yourself away!
Sometimes just one look is enough to make someone realize they messed up. But this disrespectful tourist kept annoying the guard, who was just doing his job until he completely lost his patience. They almost ended up fighting, but another officer stepped in to stop it. This woman thought that because the guard was female, she'd react more gently. She found out the hard way that wasn't the case. In some situations, the guards have to be firm and show they're not just there for people to take pictures.
Stay off the bench!
One guy was all excited to take a selfie with a royal guard, but the guard's reaction sent him running in fear. Another tourist got a scare when he stood too close to the guard for too long, until the guard's sudden yell made him back off fast.
Get back to the King's Guard!
A brave, or maybe foolish soul tried petting the horse like a pet, but this is what he got in return. Another man had to be startled into stepping away. The guard put up with it for as long as possible, but at some point she had to step forward and make him get the message.
Get back to the King's Guard!
Walking alongside a royal guard is one thing, but touching his shoulder is crossing the line.
Get back from the Queen's Guard!
This guy learned the hard way that joking around with a royal guard can have unexpected consequences. And this man definitely regretted getting too close to this guard.
Stand back!
This couple thought it'd be fun to mess with a royal guard, until they quickly realized they shouldn't have done that.
Stand back! Oh,
But this guy was so embarrassed by the guard's reaction that he didn't know what to do. In the next video, a tourist tries to take a picture with a royal guard, but it goes horribly wrong. The guard isn't one to tolerate people getting too close, and the tourist gets a serious scolding.
Get back! Get back!
Then there's this man who thought he could do whatever he wanted near the guard without consequences, only to find out the hard way that guards can react at any moment. One thing that will definitely make a royal guard respond is standing in their way. They never move for anyone, and these tourists learned that the hard way.
Make way!
Like this kid who needed a little push to get out of the way. Or this woman who not only blocked the guard but also slapped him. When the cops showed up to arrest her, she claimed he had hurt her and pushed her first. Then there's this woman who got so caught up watching the guard that she almost forgot to step aside. Even kids aren't off limits from getting yelled at by a royal guard. This little girl will probably remember that scare for the rest of her life. An elderly man was walking in front of a guard and his horse when all of a sudden the guard lunged forward and shouted for him to move. And this woman thought it'd be a great idea to take a picture while holding onto the horse's reins. Yeah, she probably regretted that. Another guy not only blocked the way, but also tried to touch the horse. Safe to say, he'll think twice next time. The person who posted this video said it was their first day in London. Probably not the best start. This next video proves that the rules apply to everyone, even other officers.
Make way for death!
But what these tourists did makes no sense at all. Were they hoping to be dragged across the ground or trampled by the guards? And this tourist needed a little push to understand she was in the wrong spot. But this man ignored every warning from the guard, so he got a loud shout to put him in his place.
Not touch the reins!
Then there's this tourist who was way too confident, thinking the royal guard would laugh at her while on duty. Instead, she got yelled at to leave.
No box!
This royal guard had to shout at the tourists, demanding they show respect for the place. One woman annoyed the guard so much that he stomped his foot to make her understand. cop even had to step in and tell her to leave. This group stayed sitting on the ground even as the guards approached. So one of them kicked whatever was in the way. In the next video, a tourist throws a glove at a royal guard, expecting him to pick it up. The guard obviously felt completely disrespected. Let's check it out. This tourist was lucky she managed to squeeze between two guards. Otherwise, they probably would have taken her with them. A woman tried standing next to a royal guard for a photo, but he made her move. This tourist thought it'd be funny to mimic the guard's walk, but a nearby officer almost arrested him for it. One guard let his horse react first before he had to yell at a woman to back off. But this horse was smarter. It even tried to copy the pose the guy's girlfriend was doing. It just miscalculated and ended up stepping on the guy's foot. And if you think only the guards have strict reactions, think again. Even their horses can be aggressive and respond at any moment. That's exactly what happened to this tourist, who stood right in front of a sign warning about the horse's reactions, but decided to take her chances anyway. Even kids aren't safe from unexpected reactions, like this little boy who almost got bitten right in front of his mom. Then there's this horse that even surprised the guard when it grabbed a woman's shirt to make her move. But another horse took things even further. And this guard was just as shocked as everyone else when his horse reacted to a tourist getting too close. This one was less aggressive. He just taught the woman a lesson by stepping on her foot. Then there's this woman who knew she shouldn't get close to the horse but did it anyway. The horse's reaction was immediate. This tourist pushed her luck and even tapped the horse's mouth to stop it from biting her. Now this woman got bitten on the shoulder. Hopefully she'll be smarter next time. But this one actually fell to the ground after the horse yanked her. Next time, she'll definitely keep her distance. This boy almost got bitten in a place he really wouldn't want to. He'll remember this moment the next time he gets near a horse. This woman was so determined to take a picture with the horse that it got revenge by leaving her barefoot for the rest of the day. Then there's this guy who tried his luck by feeding the horse, only to get scolded by the cops. I guess this woman had something really interesting in her pockets because the horse wouldn't stop sniffing her. But this horse was smarter. It just grabbed what it wanted straight from the guy's backpack. Maybe this one was feeling cold because it kept trying to take the jacket of a woman who got too close. But this horse went for something more expensive. It tried to snatch a woman's phone. A mom and her little daughter were standing near a royal guard's horse when it decided to grab a snack. The snack? The kid herself. And finally, this tourist was so distracted that he almost walked straight into the horse. Even the guard couldn't hold back his laughter at that one.